Genesis chapter 33, verse 1 through verse 4. Jacob's interview with Esau. BC 1739. And Jacob lifted up his eyes and looked, and behold, Esau came, and with him 400 men. And he divided the children unto Leah, and unto Rachel, and unto the 2 handmaids. And he put the handmaids and their children foremost, and Leah and her children after, and Rachel and Joseph hindermost. And he passed over before them, and bowed himself to the ground 7 times, until he came near to his brother. And Esau ran to meet him, and embraced him, and fell on his neck, and kissed him. And they wept. Here, Jacob discovered Esau's approach, verse 1. Some think that his lifting up his eyes denotes his cheerfulness and confidence, in opposition to a dejected countenance. Having by prayer committed his case to God, he went on his way, and his countenance was no more sad. 1 Samuel chapter 1 verse 18 note, those that have cast their care upon God may look before them with satisfaction and composure of mind, cheerfully expecting the issue, whatever it may be. Come what will, nothing can come amiss to him whose heart is fixed, trusting in God. Jacob sets himself upon his watchtower to see what answer God will give to his prayers. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1. He put his family into the best order he could to receive him, whether he should come as a friend or as an enemy, consulting their decency if he came as a friend, and their safety if he came as an enemy. Genesis chapter 33 verse 1 and verse 2. Observe what a different figure these 2 brothers made. Esau is attended with a guard of 400 men, and looks big. Jacob is followed by a cumbersome train of women and children that are his care, and he looks tender and solicitous for their safety. And yet Jacob had the birthright, and was to have the dominion, and was every way the better man. Note, it is no disparagement to very great and good men to give a personal attendance to their families, and to their family affairs. Jacob, at the head of his household, set a better example than Esau, at the head of his regiment. At their meeting, the expressions of kindness were interchanged in the best manner that could be between them. 1. Jacob bowed to Esau, verse 3. Though he feared Esau as an enemy, yet he did obeisance to him as an elder brother, knowing and remembering, perhaps, that when Abel was preferred in God's acceptance before his elder brother Cain, yet God undertook for him to Cain that he should not be wanting in the duty and respect owing by a younger brother. Unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him. Chapter 4, verse 7 note 1. The way to recover peace where it has been broken is to do our duty, and pay our respects upon all occasions, as if it had never been broken. It is the remembering and repeating of matters that separates friends and perpetuates the separation too. A humble, submissive carriage goes a great way towards the turning away of wrath. Many preserve themselves by humbling themselves. The bullet flies over him that stoops. 2. Esau embraced Jacob, verse 4. He ran to meet him, not in passion, but in love. And as one heartily reconciled to him, he received him with all the endearments imaginable, embraced him, fell on his neck, and kissed him. Some think that when Esau came out to meet Jacob, it was with no bad design, but that he brought his 400 men only for state, that he might pay so much the greater respect to his returning brother. It is certain that Jacob understood the report of his messengers otherwise. Genesis chapter 32 verse 5 and verse 6. Jacob was a man of prudence and fortitude, and we cannot suppose him to admit of a groundless fear to such a degree as he did this, nor that the Spirit of God would stir him up to pray such a prayer as he did for deliverance from a merely imaginary danger. And if there was not some wonderful change wrought upon the spirit of Esau at this time, I see not how wrestling Jacob could be said to obtain such power with men as to denominate him a prince. Note, 1. God had the hearts of all men in his hands, and can turn them when and how he pleases, by a secret, silent, but resistless power. He can, of a sudden, convert enemies into friends, as he did 2 Sauls, one by restraining grace. 1 Samuel chapter 26, verse 21 and verse 25. The other by renewing grace. Acts chapter 9, verse 21 and verse 22. 2. It is not in vain to trust in God and to call upon Him in the day of trouble. Those that do so often find the issue much better than they expected. 3. They both wept. Jacob wept for joy, to be thus kindly received by his brother whom he had feared. And Esau perhaps wept for grief and shame, to think of the bad design he had conceived against his brother, which he found himself strangely and unaccountably prevented from executing.